I see you have returned to me. Weeks mean nothing in the maw of forever. I never left your side.
Oh, my heart is already racing. Hiya baddies, it's me Raredy, and we are back playing Slay the Princess. Last time we got booted out by the entity. She basically was like, okay, you're gonna take a break now, and just quit me out of the game, which was very interesting. And so much has happened. Like, wow. I really needed that break, by the way. I did not realize how much I had been recording, but it's worth it. This game's worth it, man. It's been very intriguing so far, and if this is your first video watching me play this game, you just had to be there. You have to go back and watch the first 3 episodes. Or, yes, I believe this is the 4th. But anyway, I loaded back in and had audio. I had my audio set up. So I closed out of the game, got it set up, and I haven't saved throughout this whole thing. And I forgot I could even save. But thank goodness it has automatic save, so I did not lose all my progress. Thank you. So, let's jump back, and she's been waiting. That means I must hearing her. Wait, no, we can go back to history, right? Okay. No, she said more. I captured it. At least I was smart enough to have my video on before I jumped back in, because I figured she would have been there. That was really cool. Okay. I am happy to be back. So, see, you have returned to me. Weeks mean nothing in the maw of forever. I never left your side. Okay, make me forget. So, we have to go back and just get as many endings, outcomes we can. And I don't know what to expect. Alright, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Lady, you need to warn me.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh, just give me a minute, narrator. I just realized what game I've returned to. Yeah, last video, the princess was like this lion beast. We won't remember her. Who am I even talking about? Yeah. So, I feel like I've been too hard on the narrator. Like, he's been telling me to slay this princess and all, and you know, I've just been so quick to not trust them, and I think, well, let's see if the questions are the same. Let me not jump the gun, is that the saying? I don't know. Alright, so this looks the same. Okay, this all looks the same. Oh, I'm gonna save, by the way. Okay, so yeah, it just saves automatically. Okay. Can I do... No, I can save. Empty slot. There we go. Oh, so you can really... I wonder how many... Like, they're not endings. They're just... I feel like this is just a big loop. Like, I can't tell if this game is like... It's like fourth wall breaking, or it's just breaking my mind, you know? I might be breaking my own mind. But I feel like there's just a ton of like possible ways for us to die, and yeah. Let me know. How do we want to behave? How are we feeling today, guys? I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to commit a crime. I'm feeling heinous today. Something about dying a lot kind of irks me. I think I'm ready to do the killing. Okay, so I remember you said I get a reward that I can't even guess what it would be, so I feel like there's not gonna be a reward. He's just gonna be like, way to go, you get to live. Isn't that the best gift ever? I'm gonna be like, yeah, but I kind of want something more than just survival. Alright, so let's just, I want to be a little imp. Let's say, sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution.
That's the spirit.
He loves it.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Proceed into the cabin. We're gonna do it. It's not gonna change, right?
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Alright, guys. I feel like when I take the blade, she kind of is like, oh, what are you gonna do? Kill me? And if I go without it, she's gonna be like, is someone there? Hello? So, we're gonna take the blade. I don't want to feel bad.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Yes. This is for the entity. I have a reason to kill now. So.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood.
The rot is her herself.
If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Yes.
Her voice
Very
carries up
noble
the stairs.
do.
Who's there?
Oh, you know.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Not anymore.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. Good. You're still listening to reason.
Yes. I just
You
walked
walk
down the stairs.
and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Guys, I'm actually
Focus on the
really
task
scared.
at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
I'm going to free you. Free you. Let's steal your nerves and step forward. Ooh. Well, yeah, let's not even entertain this, you guys. 'Cause I don't think I want to do any of these. Let's step forward.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
I have nothing to lose.
She's
I did
unarmed.
that already.
If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
You're right, narrator. Oh. So soon? I guess so.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh. This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
It's kind of funny.
Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well.
I'm
But it's
trusting you,
over,
narrator.
isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago.
He doesn't know,
That
does he?
arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Narrator. Of course it is. She's dead. I'm not sure. I feel like she has to have some kind of trick up her sleeve. Of course not. That was too easy. Yeah, that was too easy.
It's over. Don't get all worked up.
Bro.
We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse? I really don't think you should do that.
Okay. I won't.
And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart.
Okay.
There's no coming back from that.
That's all I needed to hear. But that blade, though, I kind of want that back. You're right, she's dead. Let's just get out of here.
Yes, exactly. It's over.
Okay, goodbye, everyone.
With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
Yay.
Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
I've been here before.
What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
There's my reward. Oh, maybe I should have asked before I went in, slaughtered the princess. That's bull honky. Let me out of here. Oh, okay. I was kind of hoping I'd get a better ending for saving the world. Yeah, I was kind of hoping I'd get a better ending for saving the world.
This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No. This is the beginning of eternity. Your reward.
Oh, okay.
This is what's best for everyone. Trust me. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier. Psst. Hey. We're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
I mean... I guess not. I wanted to stay forever with the entity. Why am I here? I'd rather go back to her than be in this stinky, damp cabin. Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy. Heck no. Do you have any idea how to get us the heck out of here? Of course we are. I like it here. Yeah, didn't you hear the narrator? We're happy.
Are we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
Okay, maybe I'm not happy. And I'm not just saying that because you're the last person I talked to. No, we're happy. I'm sure of it. I don't know what I'm feeling right now. No, we're happy. I'm sure of it.
Really? Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess. More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning. Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here.
I'm chilling.
The little voices, please, fall on deaf ears.
Yeah.
Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
Yay! Yay! I did it!
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Where did everything else go? I can't save. Okay, maybe I'm not happy. And I'm just saying that because you're the last person I talked to.
Good, because I have an idea to get us out of here. Though you're probably not going to like it.
I'm not.
The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this. I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
Man, I should have killed the princess earlier. No, I already promised this entity that I would keep going. Wouldn't using the blade, kill us? Wouldn't we be dead? Oh. I didn't think we would try to, end ourselves. Anything to get out of this hell. I mean, I think this cabin might be better than the nothingness with the entity. I love the entity and all, but I have the narrator and all the voices. Well, I think it's just the voice of the hero. And I get like a nice cabin view. Like, this is nothing. Okay, let's go with the first one.
How astute. You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you, and you shouldn't do it. In a sense, we die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just the same thing, constantly, forever. I know this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work. That little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
I'm just thinking how, like, bizarre it would have been if you just killed the princess. Like, first try. And then you end up here and you're like, what is happening? But since I've died a couple times already, it's not as impactful. This is a good ending. But I have to get out of here. You'd better be right about this. I'll be pretty upset if we die. We get kicked out of the game again. I want to see that. Anything to get... Okay. Yeah, first one.
If we die, you can yell at me all you want.
But I can't if I'm...
I made this happy little place
dead.
Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world?
I'm sorry,
An eternity of
narrator.
bliss? You ingrate.
Yes, I know.
Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs.
I have to...
The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
She was so easy to just...
You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
Wow, okay, that was quick.
The end. Nice knowing you.
Thanks. Chapter 2, The Spectre.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Nice to meet you, new narrator. Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Okay, we've read that. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay, no. But I killed myself. What am I doing here? Okay. There's just no point I getting angry or hostile with the narrator. He's just doing his job. He's just narrating, and he just wants me to have a happy ending. Also, by the way, I apologize for the last videos. My camera was blocking some of the dialogue, I believe, so I'm trying to pay more attention. This is my first series that I'm making videos, so if there's anything else I need to work on, just let me know. I will take all constructive criticism. Because I want this to be enjoyable for you too. So, what should we say here? Do we want to say new stuff, or do we just want to get going to the cabin? Let's just say this. But I killed myself. What am I doing here?
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago.
Whoa, why are you so... Bro.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Okay. Yeah.
That's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again. Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
The voice of the cold. Okay, so the new voice that I get if I'm in chapter 2 or 3 is the voice from the last episode. Interesting. Let's assume I'm telling the truth. So we've said this before. Let's proceed. I'm sure it'll be different. Something will be different.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. She won't be a problem.
I'm kind of digging the voice of the cold, to be honest. She won't stop me if I just right away.
The interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
Are you sure, voice of the cold? You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. He's gonna be like, what mirror?
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Right.
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
Cold, you got something
Who
to say?
cares if there's a mirror? Let's just go into the basement and find her body so we can be done with this.
I care about whether I'm being lied to. Okay, I remember we said this one last time we checked out the mirror. So is the mirror just gonna be the same? Just remain silent.
I care about whether we're being lied to. If he's willing to lie about someone as innocuous as a mirror, what else could he be hiding from us? I'm not lying to you, I promise. There isn't a mirror. Really.
Let's see what, if anything, happens if we just don't look at the mirror. Do we need to take the blade? Let's just do it.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. The door to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. The room below is silent. Nobody's here. Naturally.
Naturally.
As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see.
Is she a ghost?
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain. Okay, she's definitely dead. It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor.
Hi.
Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous skeletal grin. And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
I'm dead.
Ghost! Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller.
Hi, bestie.
I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
Oh, sure.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you. Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again.
I love the little
If we wanted
X on
to.
her chest. She's a ghost. A little dagger blade. It's not gonna do anything.
I see you brought that annoying knife again.
Oh, this, you know me.
So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you here for something else?
Honestly, I like hanging out with you. See, this is exactly what I was trying to tell you about in the woods. This already happened. We killed her. I didn't say anything to the narrator earlier. I just said that we killed ourselves. I killed you. What are you doing not being dead? Do you know why you came back? Stop playing the victim. You threatened me last time. I'm sorry I killed you last time. I shouldn't have done that. Do you want me to die? Do you want me to kill myself to satisfy some sort of sick revenge fantasy? Because I already did that and it wouldn't be hard to do it again. I'm sorry. Is there any way I can make it up to you? The people who wanted you dead tricked me, and the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Let's team up. People who wanted you dead tricked me, and the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Oh, and the enemy of my enemy. So the entity? Like, let's team up and go after the entity? Might be confusing. Something on that. What do you want from me? If I knew I'd wind up having to talk to you again, I wouldn't have slayed you. I died too. I'm not floating around like you are. What happened? Why am I different? Why are you different? There's a lot to choose from here. You're dead, or at least mostly dead. What can you even do to hurt me? After I killed you, this cabin, I want to say it teleported. It wasn't in the woods anymore. Time stopped meaning anything. I had to kill myself to escape. I guess I should tell you why I was sent to kill you. you're going to end the world. I was told you're going to end the world. Okay, clearly slaying you isn't going to work. What do you want? Okay, team, I'm out of ideas. Thoughts? If you're dead and then if you're dead, then there really isn't much for me to do, is there? I guess I'll get going. Okay, I want to just cut to the chase. So let's ask, why am I different? Where is that one? I died too. I'm not floating around like you are. What happened? Why am I different? Why are you different?
You don't look dead, killer.
The princess grabs your wrist, a sudden shock of cold flowing all the way up your arm, her eyes still fixed on yours as you try to squirm out of her grip.
And you don't feel dead either.
She lets go and pulls away. Your fingertips tingle painfully as the chill subsides.
I'm less interested in why you are, or how you are, and a lot more interested in what you are. I've tried to leave on my own. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here. I just want to go home. I'm so cold and alone here. But you can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride. After all, you own me.
Yeah, you're right.
Absolutely not. Is she asking if she can possess us? She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her. Would she be able to see us if we went along with it?
Now isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him. I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so badly.
Sounds like fun.
Won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
What if I say no? This would just be temporary, right? You'll leave once we're out of the cabin? If I let you in, do I still get to be in control? Before I agree to anything, we need to talk about what happens after you leave this place. I was told you'd end the world. Sounds great, do it. The answer's no. I need to think on this. I'm not gonna have my way. It's not gonna be temporary. I'm not gonna be in control. She's gonna end the world. I'm curious, how is she gonna end the world? You know what? It sounds great. Do it.
The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into yours. There's a hunger in her gaze.
Eat up.
You're really trying to make it up to me, aren't you? Thanks for being a pal, killer. I mean it.
You're welcome.
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
See you soon.
Okay.
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart all the way down your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul. I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over?
Maybe. Goodbye.
I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body. You collapse to the floor, and everything goes dark.
What?
Come on, you. You've got to get up. I know everything feels heavy right now, but we still have to get out of here.
Your eyes flick back open as you get your bearings, your vision swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
Yeah, it sucks, right?
So, it doesn't work like that for you? Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor, are they also supposed to be you?
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass, I'm...
It's okay. You can finish your thought.
I'm a voice? I'm me, is what I am. Who cares what we are? We exist. That's all that matters.
And we're happy.
You don't have to fight. We'll all be out of here soon.
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about certain other voices in here too. I'm clearly the same thing you are.
They're not listening to me. Do they not listen to you either?
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him. You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
So, you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
It's interesting. Ooh, tea.
You're kind of like me, actually.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen. Obviously, she's nowhere to be seen.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
I'm setting the stage. The room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
Spiteful?
You
To
don't
who?
have to let him get to you. You're better than that. You're starting to make things right.
I know.
This is infuriating. Just whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably.
I don't know, I gotta think just fine. It's like the princess. Dunk, dunk. Let's leave. Let's go get some in and
Your
out or
legs,
something.
weary with the weight of the princess's spectral form and clumsy with the cold that still pervades them, stumble towards the stairs.
I'm just trying to get home. You don't have to act like it's the end of the world.
But that's exactly what you leaving this place is going to be.
Interesting.
You don't know that.
Yeah.
I do. Wait, if she has a home to go back to, doesn't that mean that her leaving won't end the world? It doesn't mean that at all. It could mean that wherever her home is, it's outside of the world. Yeah, but it has to be somewhere, doesn't it? And if it's somewhere, then it's part of the world. I suppose it's all a matter of perspective. Where does the world end and something else begin? Does the destruction of one open a door to another? Or is it the same world reborn? Against the backdrop of the inane conjecture of meaningless little voices, your body continues its ascent up the stairs, staggering through the open door. For how much you hate her, you aren't doing a whole lot to stop us from leaving this place.
You can't.
Maybe the bossy one doesn't actually hate me. Maybe he even likes me. Or maybe he just knows that he's been in the wrong. Maybe he's trying to make amends too.
Not at all. I'll have you know that I do hate you, and I will continue to hate you for as long as I am able. It's just the weight of it all. It's too much for me to do anything other than describe and dictate.
and wine.
I feel bad for
This
the narrator.
body wasn't made to hold you and the princess. If you want to renege on your cataclysmically terrible decision a minute ago, well, you're the only one that could make that happen.
Trudge forward.
You continue slowly to the door, your feet like lead dragging across the floorboards, growing heavier with each step.
We're so close. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If we get out of here, I won't even care that you murdered me anymore.
You lift your shaking hand and rest it on the door handle, but you pause before you open it, exhaustion sapping what's left of your will.
Was exhaustion really the best you could muster up? It's over. There's no use stalling. Let's see what happens next.
Shit. But exhaustion wasn't enough, was it? The handle clicks as you twist it, and then the door groans open. Collapse to the ground, you and the princess, free from the confines of the cabin. As you exhale from the effort, you look up and see...
Oh, narrator?
Yes?
Nothing. He's gone, and so is everything else.
So we did slay him after all. He had it coming, I suppose.
But what about us? Are we just stuck here in nowhere forever? Did taking her out of the cabin really end the world?
We're still here.
Yeah, but that thing you said earlier, are we not part of the world anymore? Are we in some world that exists after the world ends, or on top of the other world but not in it, or have we never been part of the world?
Okay, I've heard enough from these two. Let's see if I can pop out.
You feel a lightness in your chest as a pair of sunken eyes emerge from your body and stare up at you. Look at me, I'm the new narrator.
Oh, you actually freed me, didn't you? I'm outside. Thanks for giving me a second chance, killer.
Killer.
Dimension.
I think this is where I'm meant to be.
You don't get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. It's going to be okay. Just trust me. You've been here before, and you always get scared. It's gonna be okay.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. You don't need to comfort him.
I feel like I just lied to him. But I didn't want to be like, oh, your time's up. It's not the end. Whatever is on the other side is going to be nice. It's not the end for you. It's the end for you, but not for me. I see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. Whatever makes you happy.
Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Yep, we've seen this before. You've grown. Thank you. Thank you. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her. Hey.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed? What does it feel like to change like this? When this is all done, do you know what you want to do? You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before? You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met, thank you. Yeah, that's true. I like the voice of the cold though. It's not cold to me. You have... Oh, okay. So you have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Why? What do you want me to bring you next time? Do you have any thoughts on this vessel? I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be. What do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you, I've hurt them. How many more vessels do I need to bring you? I'm ready to go back, attack, or destroy your body. I want to know... Do you have any thoughts on this vessel? Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is vaporous. She is a dream for a life she could never have. But that longing has given her so much capacity for kindness. She will make for an understanding heart. Do not mourn her. She will finally be able to hold what she never knew.
Yeah, I liked her. Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Okay. What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
Okay. It took out a lot of options here. Oh no, it didn't. Don't listen to me. When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Okay, fair enough. I don't know if I'm gonna kill her. Why would I want to do that? When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. You have been kinder. Do you need to thank her or ask why? She's kinder to me. Yeah. Can I really not do the same things that I've done? Not sure about that one. You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met, thank you.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
What do you want me to bring you next?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
Interesting. Well, I want you to be a good thing, okay? Murder is bad, but sometimes you have to protect yourself. What do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you, I've hurt them.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
It's all good. Destroy your body. That's probably more at towards the end, once I feel like I've given enough. I think I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
You do that. Don't do the glass
We will
breaking
meet
thing.
again.
Don't do it. Okay. At least I was prepared. I was ready that time.